Welcome back, everyone, to more Shardlight. I'm going to be working on an actual, pretty strange achievement here. We have to do quite a bit of few things, but it's all involved in this area. So, first thing you're going to want to do is interact with the valve, furnace drain, hanging artwork drawings nearby Denby, and sketch, and the bird drawings and the glass horse. So we're going to go to do that now.
I'm guessing this valve must control some kind of gas flow. Assuming it still works, of course.
Yep, it does.
This is the smartass achievement, so you're going to get a lot of smartass responses.
That furnace could really be useful. This is a really great find.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Must be some kind of drain. It doesn't smell very nice down there.
That's not my fault, in case you were wondering.
I wasn't, but thanks for the clarification. These are nice. It's like you've turned this place into a private gallery.
Yeah, I keep them around for inspiration.
Hey, these are pretty good. All yours?
Yeah, they're okay, I guess. My favorite's the one of the pilot.
What are all these signatures?
Like I said, I've been practicing copying handwriting. Those are just my practice sheets. Hey, try not to touch the drawings, okay?
Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry. Hey, these are pretty good.
Yeah.
What are all these?
Like I said.
Nothing in there but ash.
What?
I said ash, Denby. There's nothing down there that interests me.
I'd be worried if there was.
They're up too high. Besides, I think they liven the place up.
Yeah, don't mess up my decorations.
Pretty. Too bad the legs are broken.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened.
I don't want to risk damaging it any further.
Yeah, probably best to just leave it where it is.
This one doesn't look finished.
No, it's still a work in progress.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, you're the only woman I know who isn't old and wrinkly, so you're way easier to draw.
Denby's working on a portrait of me. That's cute.
Don't flatter yourself, Amy. You can have it when I've finished if you want.
Why are all these burnt papers on the floor?
Oh, I always burn my bad drawings.
But why would you do that?
What's the point in keeping things around if they don't represent you?
They're of no use to me.
Harsh.
Nothing in there but... I said... Not much I can do with the...
It's best just not to touch it. I learned that the hard way. You're gonna leave me here with the gas on? Are you trying to kill me?
Nothing going on in there right now. But there is the smell of gas wafting out. That's a start.
It wasn't me, I swear.
Nothing in there but ash. I said... Not much I can do with the outside.
It's best just not to touch it. I learned that.
Okay.
If I put wood on there like this, it'll just fall on the bottom when I light the furnace.
Yeah, and then the burnt smell will linger for days.
If I put wood on there like this...
Yeah, and then the burnt smell will linger for days.
I'm not sure. Randomly throwing salt into a furnace doesn't seem
yeah, it
like
does.
a very good idea.
But it might make for some cool sparks.
If I put wood on there...
Yeah.
If I put...
Yeah.
If I put wood...
Yeah, and then the burnt smell will linger for days.
Okay.
I'm not sure how I can use those things together.
Well, then you're stupid.
Randomly throwing salt into a furnace doesn't seem like a very good idea.
But it might make for...
I don't see my... The bucket is heat resistant, but it's also empty. At least this... The pistol is should be used.
What are you doing?
An experiment.
Boring.
Not when it involves burning stuff.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's cool then.
Randomly throwing...
But it might make for some cool sparks.
Should be useful if I need to light any... Nothing happened.
Well, yeah, the gas...
Salt is useful for preserving meat.
So did your...
Don't be so... Okay, I'll rub salt into the wood. That should prep it for carbonization. The pistol should be useful. I'm going to need something much more powerful if I want to set this wood on fire. I've got a piece of wood in my bucket. I've already prepped the wood. Nothing happened.
Well, yeah, the gas isn't on.
I'm gonna probably fuck this achievement up.
Now we're cooking.
What? You're actually gonna cook?
No, it was a figure of speech.
Oh, thank goodness. I still have nightmares about that lamb stew sometimes.
I'll make it again if you don't shut up.
Copy that.
Now that is a nice sight.
Yeah, really makes this place feel homey.
I'm not about to go sticking my hand into a lit furnace.
I'll give you my pumpkin if you do.
Fat chance. Nice. The wood burned long enough to become activated carbon.
What?
Spend some time reading Nelson's science books and you might learn something.
You're gonna leave me here with the gas on? Are you trying to kill me?
Stop being a pussy.
Take care of yourself, Denby.
I'll try my best.
I don't need to take any more wood right now.
Okay, well, I don't know how to help you. I don't give a fuck about that achievement, whether we get it or not.
I'm back. Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
If you're worried about that, you could always try knocking.
Fair point.
Yeah, we did everything fucking possible. That achievement can suck my balls.
The bucket is heat resistant, but it's also empty. Burning the salt and...
Oh,
I'd rather not put that...
I got my salt infused.
My cast iron bucket, it's been incredibly useful over the years, especially because it's heat resistant.
Okay, anyways. There is an achievement you can get there. I fucked it up, and I don't give a shit.
Time for me to go.
Okay.
This is a let's be play, not a let's be gay.
Gordon, look. I got you some charcoal for your gas mask's filter.
Alright. I don't believe it. I don't know what to say.
Then listen. Nelson has a science book explaining how you can make charcoal filters. It's really not that difficult. If you can find or make more masks, you can make filters and provide them to anyone who needs them.
I'm stunned, Amy. Thank you for your help.
We've all got to look out for each other.
Merchant, a word if you would.
What do you want?
Aurelius of the Ministry of Resources is officially requesting your supply of raw brass.
Fuck you!
But brass is my most valuable material. It's practically impossible to come by these days.
Correct. Which is why in
Correct,
exchange, the Ministry
motherfucker.
is offering you 10 food vouchers a week. Do you accept this offer?
I don't know. 10 food vouchers a week is a lot, but I'll have to think about
Let's make it 20.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry, but know that this offer will not last forever.
Well.
Good day to you, citizen.
Bet you that rifle doesn't even work.
That's a tough offer to refuse. Why didn't you accept?
Because if I hand over my materials to the aristocracy, I won't have enough to provide to Danton.
That's pretty loyal, Gordon.
She's what we need to change this place, even if it hurts in the short term.
Glad to see you've returned. I assume you've managed to sort things out with our suppliers?
Yes.
You've done well, Amy. I think you'll get along here just fine. But understand this, committing yourself to help the Resistance is not a promise made lightly. We require your full cooperation and transparency. No secrets or lies. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal clear.
Yes, quite clear. So I'm guessing there's more work to be done?
Come with me. Thank you for helping our suppliers. As you can probably tell, recruitment has been slow, which has hindered our progress. But I think with your help, we just may be able to initiate some changes.
What is it you had in mind?
That letter you brought us came from our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. It contained extremely valuable information. I need you to infiltrate the Ministry of Medicine and confirm what this letter says. Do you have any questions?
This Milton, who was he? Why did knowing my father make him trust me?
As I mentioned before, he was our double agent in the Ministry of Energy. With his help, we were able to establish our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. In the early days of the rebellion, Milton also recruited your father as the official mechanic. They were good friends. I never met Cooper myself, but my understanding is that he was just as loyal as Milton. Losing them both has been a blow. I think we'll manage, though. After all, we have you now.
You mentioned my father was with the rebellion in the early days. How come he never mentioned it?
It doesn't surprise me. The previous attempt at a rebellion was met with disastrous failure. They didn't manage to get very far before being discovered and quelled by the aristocracy. Your father and Milton were the only original members to escape unharmed. It's taken us a very long time to get back on track, but I intend to avenge our forefathers and deliver the justice they died for.
If you're so against the government, why do you use the Ministry of Medicine's symbol as your code to get in here?
That's exactly what the aristocracy would expect. Having our own symbol would make us easier to find once they figured out what it was. Sometimes the best way to hide things is to put them in plain sight.
Can you tell me what it is I meant to find?
Our contact was unable to provide the exact details in case the letter was intercepted. But if the information he did give us is correct, it means the government is covering up something very important having to do with the green lung vaccine.
Green lung!
If you confirm this, it will be exactly what we need to expose the government's lies and incite a revolution.
What if it turns out to be a false lead?
It won't. Believe me, you'll find something in there. You have to.
What's the plan for getting me into the Ministry of Medicine?
An excellent question. You know how the wealthy have contracts with the aristocracy based on their support when they first formed?
I have a vague idea, sure.
If a government supporter were to show signs of green lung, the aristocracy would waste no time in sending a doctor to treat them. I want you to go to Fripp Square. My sources tell me that a notable supporter has recently been showing symptoms of the plague. His name is Silas Harrison. He should be visited by a doctor very soon. Find out when and where the visit will take place. Then, intercept the doctor, disguise yourself, and enter the Ministry of Medicine. Once you've done that, you'll locate the central storage room, where they keep the vaccine supply. I suspect that's where you'll find what we're looking for.
Maybe I should write all this down. It's a lot to keep track of.
No, I'm sorry, but we can't have a paper trail. I trust you'll be able to make this happen. I know it's complicated and dangerous, but believe me when I say this information will change everything.
I guess I should get started.
Good. Head over to Fripp Square and find out where Harrison is. That should get you close enough to intercept his doctor. You might also try checking at the Ministry itself. They might have some information on when the doctor is set to make his house call. Once you're in the Ministry, you can identify our contact by using the code phrase. I'm not sure how much help he'll be able to give you, but having an ally on the inside is at least better than nothing. I wish you luck, Amy. Remember that if you succeed, the Resistance will reward you in far greater ways than the aristocracy ever could.
Oh, really?
Hi.
Don't bother. The aristocrats cut out her tongue.
My God, that's awful. Why would they do that?
She used to work for the Ministry of Knowledge. She was caught stealing books, and that was her punishment. Apparently, Claudius did it himself. Ugly business.
You get an achievement for Cat Got Your Tongue. Kind of fucked up. And I got a pour beer. Boom, the bell tolls.
Good day to you, merchant.
Go away, you dog. I have nothing to say to you.
Damn!
Now, there's no need to be.
I just try to make my living here. I have family to take care of, and no
She's
help from
pissed
the
at you, bro.
aristocracy.
Well, if you would just let me.
My brother Pavel went out scavenging days ago and has not returned. We're all worried he's dead. What does the aristocracy do? Nothing. Sit in their towers and watch us starve. You are young. You do not remember life before the bombs. It was different. Guards were our friends, not monsters.
I appreciate your position, but...
Look, I think it's best if you just go. She's clearly upset.
Fine. I was here to extend an offer of food vouchers from the Ministry of Resources. But if she feels that way, it's her loss. Good day to you, citizen. I apologize for upsetting you.
Oh, thank you, Amy. I always get so angry when I see those guards.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, hello.
You really shouldn't make trouble with the guards.
I'm not making trouble. It's them who are causing all the problems.
You know as well as I do, you haven't got a brother named Pavel.
Well, they need to understand that life's not easy for us. It's not like they do anything about it anyway.
Just try not to get so riled up, Mariska. He was trying to help you out.
The day I take help from those dogs is the day I die.
I have to go now.
Bitch is
Okay,
serious.
you come back and see me again soon, all right?
Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
Could you tell me about this building, sir?
You don't get out much, do you? This is the Ministry of Medicine. They're in charge of all health-related issues in the city.
So this is where people come to get their vaccines?
Correct. Entry is by appointment only, I'm afraid.
I kind of figured as much. You know someone named Silas Harrison?
Silas Harrison? The name sounds familiar. But then, I see plenty of names on a daily basis. I have to write the name of all scheduled appointments here in my ledger.
Don't suppose I could have a peek at your ledger.
Afraid not, miss. This is for government eyes only. And, not to be rude, but you don't look like a government employee to me.
I just have to say, I've got the perfect life.
Good for you, miss. Now please, move along.
Keep up the good work.
Have a nice day, miss.
Let's hope this works.
I'm gonna shoot this son of a bitch. Cha-ching!
What was that?
Fuck your statue.
What a mess. I told them this would happen eventually.
That's right, pick that shit up, motherfucker.
Let's just have a look at this ledger. Here we go. Silas Harrison is being visited by a doctor this evening for green lung treatment. This information could be very important to certain people. Might be a good idea to take it with me.
All right, we got a new location. We got Fripp Square to go to.
Ah, Fripp Square.
And lots more
I
talking.
do so love the dirty looks I get from people when I walk through here.
Please don't touch that.
Your penis? Okay, I won't touch it.
That's a pretty dramatic statue. I guess that must be the eponymous Mr. Fripp.
That's him right
Excuse
there.
me, sir.
Guaranteed.
Hello, miss. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Silas Harrison. Do you know him?
Know him? Not personally, but I know who he is, certainly.
You wouldn't happen to know where he lives, would you?
I'm afraid not.
In my
I never
butthole.
had any cause to pay him any social calls at his home. My apologies.
I'm Amy Wellard. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, Amy. My name is Maximilian Huber, but please call me Max.
Do you live around here?
Yes, just around the corner, but ever since my wife passed, I like to get out of the house and spend time with my friends.
Your friends?
Yes, the Ravens.
So, how much time do you spend with your friends?
Not all day, but most of it. They are beautiful creatures, aren't they? How those Reaper cultists have turned them into a symbol of fear is beyond me, but to each his own, I suppose. I only wish I had something to feed them with. The poor things look terribly hungry.
What do they eat?
Anything, really. Meat, vegetables, insects. They're not picky eaters by any means.
You know, it's days like these that make me realize I've got the perfect life.
That's a lovely attitude to have, my dear. Your optimism is inspiring.
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
The Ministry of Knowledge. It's where they keep all the documents and educational materials from before the bombs. Extremely limited access, of course.
Right, because they don't want you knowing about your history. Let's tear shit down so you don't know about your history. You fucking dumb fucks.
Please stop staring at me.
Bitch, you ugly with your short hair.
Yeah. She looks like she just came from the quarantine zone.
Don't be silly. You
So's
know
your
nobody
vagina.
ever leaves that awful place. In any case, I'm sure you've got a lottery job you should be doing. Why don't you run along and leave us to our conversation? Which reminds me, I need some new servants.
What a
I
cunt.
was entertaining guests the other day, and they kept interrupting.
Good help just keeps getting harder to come by.
And that's right, because
What a fucking bitch.
this. Only you could not. Now you absolutely must.
I can't see why I'd need.
Okay, well, what
The
about
ticket is for the. I don't think he'd be interested.
what about my
My cast iron bucket.
bitch?
According to this page, Silas Harrison is getting a green lung treatment this evening at sunset. Hello there.
May I
you heard the name?
I have, yes.
Can you tell me anything about him?
Lady, I'm a town cry. If you want to put your nose where it don't belong, you're better off talking to Flora and Genevieve on the other side of the square.
So you're
I deliver the news. They ask about specific headline. Some sort of breaking news arrives from the government. It's rather...
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headline, Ministry of Energy restarts generator. Terrorists rumored in the market mysterious object and the... So...
Nothing. Go fuck yourself.
Well, why...
Hello.
May I...
I've got...
You.
I've got...
Well then.
I think you should have a look at this.
Interesting.
Attention citizens! The following is an important news bulletin. Silas Harrison, noted government philanthropist, has contracted green lung. He is due to begin medical treatment this evening. Anyone who has had contact with Harrison is advised to monitor their symptoms and to notify the Ministry of Medicine if they begin feeling ill. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, hello.
Do you have any vegetables a raven might like to eat?
Ravens? Yes, I see them around my garden all the time. They love my alfalfa sprouts.
Have you got any for sale?
Sure, but take this bag. On the house.
Are you sure?
Yes, I owe you after helping me with the guard. It's the least I can do.
Thanks. I have to go now.
Okay, you come back and see me again soon, all right?
Excuse me, sir. I got this bag of alfalfa sprouts. You know, so you can feed the birds.
Thank you. This will certainly make the birds pleased. Oh dear, you front.
I'd rather not get too close. That's the tiniest raven I've ever seen. Poor thing, it's too scared to eat with the bigger ravens. Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
That little raven up there isn't getting any food.
You're right. I'll toss some extra food closer to it so it can eat.
Yeah, get rid of them fucking cootie coo cunt bitches.
Rats just knocked the waste bin over. Oh, the smell!
Disgusting. I hope a street cleaner comes to clean it up.
Seriously. Well, it's about time someone came. Now, what was that you were saying, Genevieve?
Can you believe Harrison kept his
Fucking
disease to
bitch.
himself?
I know. I was just at his manor last week. Now I'll need to go to the ministry and get checked.
Everyone on Thredson Street will. He should know better than to throw parties if he's got green lung.
I'll bet his gardener gave it to him. His love of topiaries will be the death of him.
Interesting. A mansion on Thredson Street with topiaries. I just hope Harrison's tastes are unique.
All right, folks, we're heading to the Harrison
I'm
Manor.
Dr. Collins from the Ministry, here to see Mr. Harrison.
Of course. He's in his room. Just walk down the hall. It's the fourth door to the left.
Damn, looks like I got here too late. But maybe there's still a way I can get close to the doctor without being seen.
Oh, there's definitely still a way, but you're gonna have to wait for that until the next episode. See you soon.